Becoming a high-value person is something we all aspire to. We want to be respected, admired, and looked up to by those around us. But what does it take to become a high-value person? And what are the things that high-value people do differently that make them always loved and respected by others? In this video, you will learn what it truly means to be a high-value person and the 11 things high-value people never do to keep themselves successful and well-regarded. Follow these 11 tips with your undivided attention, and you will be surprised at how things will change for the better in your life. Before we get into this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below saying, "I subscribed." I will try my best to reply to as many comments as possible. Let's start. What does it mean to be a high-value person? Before diving in, let's first be clear and understand what it means to be a high-value person. A high-value person is defined as someone who brings a lot of value to the table and is highly respected by others. They are loved, appreciated, and always in high demand because of their positive traits and how they contribute to any situation. High-value people are also known for their self-respect and high standards. They never put themselves in compromising situations and always think things through before taking any action. In short, high-value people are those who are valuable assets in any situation and are always held in high regard by others. But aren't all people of high value? Do you mean that some people have value and others don't? Some of you might be thinking. The truth is, everyone has value, regardless of who they are or what they do. However, the difference lies in how much value they bring to the table and how others perceive them. We are not saying that some people are better than others, but that some people are valued more highly because of the traits they possess. Now that we know what it means to be a high-value person, let's take a look at the 11 things that they never do. Number 11. They never take advantage of others. One thing high-value people never do is take advantage of others. They are always respectful and considerate of others and would never do anything to jeopardize someone else's well-being. High-value people also have strong moral values and a deep sense of integrity. They would never do anything that went against their personal beliefs just to benefit themselves. Taking advantage of others is a clear sign of low value because it shows that you are not concerned about anyone but yourself. It is selfish and will only make others see you in a negative light. Number 10. They never put others down. According to psychology, this is a common behavior of people with low self-esteem. They feel the need to put others down in order to make themselves feel better. High-value people, on the other hand, are confident and secure in themselves. They have no need to put others down to make themselves feel better. In fact, high-value people are always looking for ways to build others up. They are supportive and encouraging because they know that a rising tide lifts all boats. Putting others down is a sign of insecurity, and it's something that high-value people would never do. Number 9. They don't take things for granted. Taking things for granted is another low-value behavior. It shows that you are not grateful for what you have and that you feel entitled to things. High-value people, on the other hand, are always thankful for what they have. They know that nothing in life is guaranteed and that they are lucky to have what they do. Showing gratitude is a sign of maturity and humility, two things that high-value people possess. Number 8. They never stop learning and growing. If you want to be a high-value person, then you can never stop learning and growing. You have to constantly expand your knowledge and skill set if you want to stay relevant and valuable. High-value people are always looking for ways to improve themselves. They know that the only way to stay ahead is to keep learning and growing. This is a quality that not many people possess because it takes a lot of effort. It's much easier to just stay the same and not bother learning new things. But high-value people never settle for mediocrity. They are always striving to be better and to do better. They also know that learning never stops, even when you're already successful. Number 7. They don't dwell on their failures or mistakes. One of the things that separates high-value people from the rest is how they handle their failures and mistakes. High-value people know that failure and mistakes are inevitable. They also know that the only way to learn and grow is to make mistakes and fail sometimes. So instead of dwelling on their failures or beating themselves up over their mistakes, High-value people learn from them and move on. They don't let their failures or mistakes define them or hold them back from achieving their goals. Number 6. They don't judge others. Let's say you're at a party and you see someone who is not dressed as well as you are. What would you do? If you like some people, you would probably judge that person and think less of them because of their appearance. But if you're a high-value person, you would not judge them because you know that everyone is different and that everyone has their own unique style. High-value people never judge others because they know that it's not their place to do so. They also know that judging others will only make them look bad, not the other person. Number 5. They never settle for less than they deserve. Knowing your own worth is a quality that most high-value people possess. They never settle for less than they deserve, whether it's in their career, relationships, or anything else. They are not afraid to ask for what they want or demand to be treated with respect. They also know that settling for less than they deserve will only lead to unhappiness and dissatisfaction. This quality makes them successful in their career and in their personal life. It also makes them respected individuals that others look up to and admire. Number 4. They don't compare themselves to others. Now ask yourself this. Have you ever compared yourself to someone else and felt inferior because of it? If you have, then you're not alone. A lot of people do this, especially on social media. They compare their own lives to other people's highlight reels and feel bad about themselves as a result. This is something that high-value people never do. They know that comparing themselves to others is pointless and that it will only make them feel bad about themselves. Instead, they focus on their own lives and their own journey. They celebrate their own achievements and strive to be the best version of themselves. Number 3. They don't blame others for their problems. We all know that someone who is always quick to blame others for their problems and never takes responsibility for their own actions is not a high-value person. High-value people know that they are responsible for their own lives and their own happiness. They don't blame others for their problems or their mistakes. Instead, they take responsibility for their actions and learn from their mistakes. They also know that if they want to achieve their goals, they need to take responsibility for their own lives and not rely on others. Nagging and blaming others will only make them look bad, and it will make others lose respect for them. Number 2. They are not afraid to speak their mind. Are you someone who is afraid to speak your mind or express your opinion? If so, then you're not alone, because this is something that a lot of people struggle with. According to research, the fear of speaking up is one of the main things that holds people back from achieving their goals. But high-value people are not afraid to speak their minds or express their opinions. They know that their voice deserves to be heard and that they have something valuable to say. They also know that speaking their mind is a sign of security and confidence. People respect those who are confident enough to express their opinions and are not afraid to speak up. So if you want to be respected and admired by others, start speaking your mind more often. Number 1. They don't seek other people's approval. This is, without any doubt, one of the most important things high-value people never do. They don't seek other people's approval because they know that they are not responsible for other people's opinions of them. They only care about their own opinion of themselves, and as long as they are happy with who they are, that's all that matters. This quality makes them confident individuals that others look up to. People admire those who are confident enough to not care about what other people think of them. So if you want to be respected and admired, start caring less about what other people think of you, and start focusing on your own opinion of yourself. When you love and accept yourself, other people will too. Final thoughts. There you have it, 11 things high-value people never do. Please note that the word never is used advisedly here. High-value people aren't perfect in any way, and they make mistakes just like everyone else. But the difference is that they try their best to avoid things that could jeopardize their success or reputation. And by following their example, you can become a high-value person too. You will be amazed at how your life will change for the better. Now, tell us in the comments section below, how many of the mentioned qualities do you have? Do you think you need to work on any of them? We would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and check out our recommended videos that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.